What's up guys, BrunsNick's back, and this is the Brunswick Perfect Mindset. Now the Perfect Mindset has the original Mindset core paired with Evolution Hybrid Reactive with HK22 technology. This should be more of an all-purpose ball reaction instead of the all-out hook from the original Mindset. Now I can't wait to see what this one does on the lanes with SPECTO running, but before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now let's see this Perfect Mindset in action. All right, we got the Perfect Mindset here. We're gonna try it out with all different angles like we like to do in all these reviews. You know, with the Evolution Hybrid Reactive, this ball is going to be more in the all-purpose range, whereas the original was definitely in the traction. Big, heavy hook and bowling ball. With the hybrid, should be a little bit more controllable. Maybe a little bit more usable on house shots, medium oil, somewhere in that range. The original Mindset core has the dual flip blocks with the RG of 2487, differential 050, and an intermediate 021. So in a different cover with HK22, let's see what this ball does in comparison. We're gonna start it out like we always like to do. I got SPECTO running, so we'll look at some of the data along the way. Let's try it out. Okay, we're off and running. Now obviously this is a pro performance type ball. Big core, big asymmetric core, a lot of numbers to work with there. The high intermediate, you're gonna have a sharper move off the spot. So we'll see. So flare wise, just on that one shot, quite a bit. Not a whole lot of oil in the ball in the front because we bowled through a lot of the dry. But I'm excited to see once we get this ball in and start hooking it. But I'll probably have to flatten out my hand just a little bit to get it to work from this zone. Let's give it a try. So we'll just try to stay a little bit more up the back. Maybe increase the speed a little bit. All right, mixer. Okay. Obviously, if you're a speed dominant player, you're gonna be able to play a little straighter angles with this ball. You know, with that sharper response in the back, stronger core. This would be a good ball for that kind of play. So we're gonna start moving it in 5 boards at a time. Start getting around of it, start playing through some oil. See where the sweet spot for this Perfect Mindset is. The colors kind of remind me of like Nexus with this, I don't even know what you call that part. Looks good though. Let's try it out. All right. Hope all got to the dry. Definitely didn't stand up and go skid flipping on me. We got bowling balls for that. That's Quantum Evo response all day. So ball like response would have definitely seen that spot and gone left a lot harder. Just kind of sees it and kind of responds a little bit slower, so it's a little easier to control. So let's try it again. That same spot, maybe not try to get it out so early. Let's try to keep it in the oil just a pinch longer. Oh, all right. Maybe it's just a little bit better when we get it to the dry. So we'll find all this out. I always feel these bowling balls out, get an idea of what they do for me, their characteristics, how they respond to oil, how they respond to open angles, how they respond to throwing straight. So you learn while I learn. And I'm learning that this ball flares a lot. The original one flared a lot. This one does too. All right, let's move it. 5 more left, will be 10 left now, where we were originally, and we'll start swinging it out. Now let's see how this ball does to some little more open angles. That was pretty good. Now I'm definitely not gonna classify this ball as skid flip, no way. So, not slow, but it's not a ball that you need to really kind of crank on or do anything crazy. You just need to send it to the dry and watch it do its work. Yeah. The original Mindset was definitely a smoother, stronger ball by design. And I think this kind of follows it up. You know, this core shape is not a core you typically see in a ball that's going to be skid flippy. It's a pretty big, massive core. Really rolly. Oh. Yeah, all right, that picked up. That picked up pretty strong right there. All right, so I do have to be semi-aggressive with my speed. I let off a little bit there just to see what it would do, and it did. So, I'm gonna try one more shot from there. I'm just gonna stay a little more aggressive with the speed and go from there. I think this is a good zone for the ball. This reminds me of some old school Brunswick type, that mid-2000s look with the Infernos, smoking Infernos, and then the Nexus, yeah. I'm getting some vibes from that right now. All right, I'm gonna move 5 more. We're gonna be 15 left. Start swinging her out. Come on, ball. Ah! All right. Starting to labor a little bit. Put that 500, 1500, 3000 sea air finish. You know, it's not super dull, but it's not shiny. You know, I think this is a ball that you can use both ways. I think you can either shine it more or you can bring it duller, because it's right in the middle right now. I think if you're looking to play a little more angle, like I am right now, you probably want to err on the side of more surface. All right, let's try another shot there. I'm going to bring the speed down just a pinch in that last shot. Yeah. That was a great shot, good adjustment. So, the things I'm noticing on this ball right now is it's definitely not super aggressive. It's more of a control piece, and it's probably going to be a little bit better from playing straighter angles when you need just a little bit of pop. Nothing over the top crazy back end, but something that just reads and is pretty mellow, pretty easy to control. So it's in the all-purpose line, and that's what I'm seeing so far. So let's move another 5. We're at the end of the road, 20 left of where we started. And we'll try it out. I think speed is going to be critical here. I'm going to have to slow her down quite a bit. Let's try it. Oh, that had no problem. No problem there. Well, it looked pretty dang good. So, I think even for like medium speed, maybe even on the lower speed if you need that aggressive ball, but tired of those bowling balls that just roll forward and don't have enough energy, this ball has got what it takes. You know, I'm throwing it pretty soft right now. I think if I threw my normal speed, it would kind of go through the break point, but that's all right. One more shot, and we'll wrap up this review. Oh, way out there. Way out there. Come on. Ah, so close to a messenger. That would have been cool. But that is the perfect mindset from Brunswick. Good control ball. Nothing crazy skid flippy, but HK22 brings that mindset core back into the mix. Gives you a little bit more pop on the back end than the original. Makes it a little bit more controllable, a little more usable for more players and more conditions. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Be happy to help you, and as always, please subscribe.